Hi everyone, today we talk about some very exciting news, and that is that Robinhood is finally coming to the UK after years of everyone asking please come to the UK. It looks like Robinhood is finally going to be coming here in 2020, and the rumours were getting quite strong in August time earlier this year that Robinhood were looking at coming across to the UK, looking at office spaces in the UK, looking at some office spaces in London. But finally they've announced that they will be coming to the UK, and it's going to be really exciting for the Robinhood because they were the ones that kind of changed the game with investment. They were the first one to do commission-free stock market investing or trading, and we're finally going to have them in the UK, which is so good. It looks like Robinhood are looking to launch in Q1, so it'll be sometime probably in January, February or March. I'm kind of feeling probably more towards February or March time. I don't see them being January time. But if you want to get ready for Robinhood, there is a waiting list ready to go and get the app. I think there will be a little bit of a slight early release for people to try it out and see what happens. I have joined the waiting list. You can go on Robinhood's website and you can get on the waiting list and join. I think I actually got on quite late. I think I'm like 25,000th in the queue. But nevertheless, I'm on there on the waiting list at last. But it is exciting. Now, obviously, if you don't know what Robinhood is, it's a no commission trading platform, and we have started to have a few more free trading commission platforms in the UK come along. We've had like Free Trade, and there's been some smaller ones than Free Trade. I think Free Trade was kind of like the standout commission-free stock market broker that came to the UK first. And the only problem with Free Trade is they actually don't have instant trades. And so if you want to use a free side, you have to wait a few hours before you can place a trade. With Robinhood, it's going to be instant trading, and also they're going to have a lot more stocks than Free Trade. So it's probably going to be better than what Free Trade is right now. Obviously, the no commission part is a big thing with Robinhood, and that's the benefit that we're going to have in the UK. For so long, we've had to, if we want to go buy shares in Microsoft, we've had to go pay £10 a trade, and now we're going to be able to do it for totally free, which is awesome. Obviously, I used DeGiro, and placing a trade with them is only 45 pence, but when you put in a few trades, obviously that 45 pence starts adding up after a while. Obviously, there's going to be a large amount of stocks, so compared to Free Trade, Robinhood's going to have a lot. DeGiro tend to have quite a lot of stocks as well, but obviously having all them stocks is going to help when you're using the Robinhood app, which is exciting to hear. Instant deposits is the big one that stands out for me. Now, I use DeGiro at the moment, like I said, and the biggest problem I have with DeGiro is that you don't have instant deposits. So if I say if a company reports earnings and they drop after earnings, and the next day I want to buy the stock, I need to already have money in my account, or enough money in my account. If I don't do that, then I have to wait for the bank transfer to happen, which is normally about 2 to 3 days. And at one point, it was actually going around the 4 or 5 day mark, which is really annoying. So to have instant deposits is going to be absolutely amazing, and that's the big seller for me, is that after earnings, I don't have to worry about having money in the account, because I just go, they've dropped, so I'm going to buy some shares, put the money in, it's there, buy it tomorrow, put the order in, it's done. DeGiro, it doesn't really happen with that. So instant deposits is going to be absolutely amazing by having Robinhood as your stockbroker. One thing that stood out to me is no foreign exchange fee. Now, DeGiro does have a foreign exchange fee, and I don't know if it's possible for them to do that. Obviously, they've never had that problem in the US because a lot of US stocks are bought by the US customers because it's a US company. So obviously, this is the big one for them because they're going to have a lot of pound sterling to convert to dollar. But you're not going to get charged for exchange fees right now, so that's going to be another good point, because normally with DeGiro, what I use at the moment, you do have exchange fees. And also a little bit of an extra, there's going to be a podcast and a newsletter that will be going out to the UK customers. So overall, it sounds like what has come out so far about the Robinhood launch sounds really exciting. Like I said, I think we'll expect it around February or March time, and I can't wait, because personally, am I going to switch from DeGiro to Robinhood? I am probably going to be changing stockbrokers if Robinhood comes to the UK, just because the big thing for me is that instant deposits and being able to put cash straight into that account to go buy some shares if they drop after earnings. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. So obviously, you are going to save a little bit of money, not absolutely huge. The big thing for me though is that instant deposits is going to be an absolute lifesaver. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good for Robinhood to come to the UK and for us UK investors. When it does launch, I'll probably do a video about the whole app and do a review of it and do a review of DeGiro and Free Trade as well, like I normally do. But at the moment, looks really good going forward for us UK investors. So that's me covering the Robinhood coming to the UK, hopefully in 2020. If you could give the video a like, it'd be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next video.